Yeah, probably. Okay. So,
At least I own Sivir on this account, right? Yeah, I do.
yeah, first of all, let's start with some introductions. I started recording.
All right,
Like, you're my friend Chris, right?
I am Chris and Chris.
Chris and Chris, yes, sir. And you're like a support main, you're diamond, a diamond player.
I am.
Yeah, which is good. But now we're playing on the Smurf, and you're gonna play DC.
Who actually got AC as well. Nice.
Yep, very nice. Yeah, and Sivir is a very good champion for people that don't really play DC because you,
Yeah, I always just like whenever I am autofill AC on this account, and I don't own Seraphine here, I believe. Oh, I do actually. I just play Sivir. I don't fight, just farm to late game and then show up.
yeah, Sivir is like a very consistent, very straightforward. She doesn't have many very um, very hard mechanics to pull off. So that means you can focus more on the basic ADC principles that you need. And it's I usually go flash ghost on Sivir, even if you have your ulti with ghost. She's so OP. She has
And
her
the passive as
passive.
well.
Yeah, she has her passive. She has her ulti and her ghost, and you just outrun everything in the game. Actually,
I don't like the blind pick Senna. I mean, I'm a Senna main myself. It's a good champ, just not as a first blind pick, in my opinion.
yeah, I agree there because if they pick like hard engage Nautilus, it's gonna be very hard.
Oh, I was gonna say I could also play Twitch, but they actually banned him.
Yeah, Twitch is also good, but Twitch, the thing with Twitch is he kind of works like a lane bully sometimes. Some other times he cannot lane bully the opponent because the opponent is more of a bully than he is, you know. Like if you play against Swain Kaiser, for example,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to
Alright,
press Q.
just because I have 10 seconds left, I can play Ashe, Jinx, and Sivir, or Lucian, or
We,
Miss Fortune,
we,
at least.
we can go Sivir since that's your most played as well. We have a nice skin as well. Also,
It
it's good
actually
versus
is
Swain,
tricky.
right?
Swing could be mid. I mean, he banned Ari. That doesn't say a lot, like always, but in this elo usually does. I think this account was plat 3 last season. This I haven't actually touched it since the rank reset, so this should be like plat gold elo.
Yeah. Okay. Plat gold is fine. To
These
you
runes
can
good?
focus on them. Oh yeah, let's talk about runes. Tempo presence is fine. You can either go Bloodline or Alacrity. I mostly go Alacrity because Bloodline has been nerfed, and Alacrity is just it's very good. You know, it ups your damage a lot. Also, you're probably going to go Bloodthirster at some point. You're probably gonna get Elixir if we go to the late game. But Bloodline is consistent as well. It's not bad. It's a matter of preference. Coup de Grace, okay, against this comp, and Butch Biscuits are fine. This
All
is like
right.
cookie cutter runes for almost every ADC. Oh, so sometimes, some, you know, the thing about summoner spells and ADC is, uh, like 2 years ago, I think it was, when heal stopped being meta, probably. Heal was meta for like so many years, and then it
Oh
went,
yeah.
it went out of popularity because everybody went exhaust, right?
I think it because like the assassin meta, right? It was like the assassin
Exactly, yeah.
or rework from mid lane, so you just needed exiles because you're gonna one shot by Zed anyway.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Everybody needed exhaust on their ADC. Heal didn't cut it anymore, and now nobody really uses heal. Only in very select circumstances where you're out of range for exhaust most of the time, and that's why you want heal. So it's like weird. But Ghost
That's always
accomplishes more.
complicated.
At the same time, Cleanse is also very good. But when you're playing Sivir against minimal CC combs like this, you obviously don't want to go Cleanse. It's like a
Yeah, I
waste.
heard that the spell shoot if you time it correctly.
Exactly, yeah. You don't really
Like the
need it.
only big CC I could spell shoot here is the Aatrox Q or Swainy.
Yeah. So in lane, we're gonna try to focus on Spell shielding Swainy. So this is the thing about about Sivir and Swain, you know. If you press spell shield too slow, you can still spell shield the pullback.
All right.
So even if you mistime it a little bit, it's not too bad because if he tries to pull you and you press spell shield at that point, you're still going to spell shield the pullback. So that's something. But we obviously don't want that. We prefer it to be on the first instance of his E, obviously, right?
I do feel like I should have played like one warm up game. I have only played two arena games on like Friday, and I've been working all week. Like I have not touched solo queue at all
That's
since
good.
like Tuesday or Wednesday.
That's fine. She very simple. She doesn't require too much mechanics. She has like what one skill shot and then you just kite, nothing else.
And it's a pretty easy skill shot as well.
Yeah, one of the most important mechanics of Sivir as well is like how do you use your auto W? You can use it to farm, like you can auto enemy and then W on the minion that is going to die in last hit sometimes. Most of the time you want it used like as more damage on the enemy. Like you go to trade and you press auto W, you throw them two very fast auto attacks. At that time they only throw you one auto attack and then with your passive movement speed you just go back. And that's a very good trade, right?
You reckon I could go cold start here, or is that too greedy?
And I would go Doran's Blade here if I were you. Because the HP is very good against this lane. This lane just wants to kill you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just makes sense to have.
Guys are still broken since the nerf.
Well, it depends. The AP Kai'Sa is like a little weaker, but the AD Kai'Sa is the same. AD Kai'Sa was never really strong. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that you stayed there.
Yeah, because I was like waiting in the shop because I wasn't sure what to buy. I didn't want to walk up and greet.
Yeah, yeah, obviously, yeah. That was a very smart decision. Okay, so we got a lot of info. Literally everybody's here. Your team, if your team was smart, they could go to enemy red and ward it. They didn't
They're
do
not
it.
going to, but
Yeah, they're
they
just
could.
AFK.
I'm not even gonna like greet and walk up there. I'm just gonna take it easy and slow.
Yeah, the thing is, there is something very important here, right? They warded your blue, your red. I'm sorry. That
Yeah,
means they
double ward.
know where Hecarim is pathing, 100%.
Unless he would invade, but I'm not sure that's smart against the Kazakhs.
Yeah, and that gives us two things. That gives us that the enemy bot knows to expect a gank probably. So yeah, I'm gonna let you play here. Not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna let you play. I'm gonna write down anything I see for the VOD.
Okay, so Nas is aggressive. I do like that. She needs to poke to get the stacks.
Nice spacing.
Ah, should have queued there. Nah, no way. No way she queued there. I was gonna lose it over W. Fuck you, Senna.
Nice. I like that you trim the wave before it comes.
Nah, nah. That did no damage whatsoever. I'm trolling.
That's very unlikely. Yeah.
Knew I should have played a warm up game, man.
No, no. I would probably miss that minion too. It was so hard to get. But you did good. Like when the wave was coming, you tried throwing Q to trim it. That minimizes the prio given to the enemy. Okay, so Hecarim is here. Okay. So there's like two things here. Like we could flash Q Swain. after he flashed and he was rooted and it was guaranteed. We could do that,
Yeah,
but um, it's also okay not to do it because flash on you is very important, right? So it's a decision. Everybody will have different opinions about this one. Yeah, here I would just hard solve this as fast as possible. We see Kazakh Smith, by the way, so it's
yeah, he's
totally
basing.
fine. Yeah, okay,
Just take
nice.
a reset.
Yeah, obviously, nice reset. Well, what are you gonna buy? Do you think about that?
To be fair, I actually have not played Sivir like in a while, or like Balin at all. Is Static Shift like still meta on her?
You can go Static Civ. It's fine. It's okay. I mean, it's preference.
That's the thing. I don't know if I prefer it. Like I've only played Static Shift on Teemo because I don't play the Static Shift champs.
Yeah, it's okay. Static Civ is fine. There are like choices. You can go Static Civ or Kraken. Stormrazor not that good anymore. Both are good. Like Static Civ gives you like so good of wave clear. You can do so many things with that prio. I would.
So do I want to shove this or just keep it here?
Nah. I think we keep it here. Like Hecarim is still far away. Maybe we get caught before we solve it.
Yeah,
Your first instinct was to slow push, right?
yeah, that's gonna slow push.
Yeah, it was a very good first instinct. Yeah, she's autoing a lot. That's bad. Maybe we can ping here, but at the same time, maybe she tilts. So,
Oh shit!
okay,
Oh my god, I'm farming so bad.
that's fine, bro. You're a support man. I get it. It's like,
No, but I also play top, and I farm really good in top lane. I'm just not used to playing league anymore for the
yeah.
last week.
I mean, the 2v2 farming is different than the 1v1, right? You have more things to
Yeah,
focus on, obviously.
and I usually play range into melee as well.
Yeah. So it's much easier. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna try to freeze it. It would be good here if we, yeah. So was it like a bait? Did you bait, or did you not think about it? What?
I honestly did not think about it. I was just trying to.
Okay, because there he's obviously gonna try to freeze, right? You probably didn't see Hecarim.
Honestly, no. I
Uh,
woke up like an hour ago. Oh, what?
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I barely,
And when he pulled about the bush, I was like, wait, what the fuck?
I barely even noticed him as well, and I wasn't even playing. So yeah, but it worked well as a bait, right? This is worded, yeah. It worked well as a bait, so you could just say I baited. That would be nice. Okay, so she's very low to do this. So
I was like, what?
they don't freeze it. Oh, they're freezing it. Oh,
Uh,
that's bad.
I mean, can we let them though? Like Kha'Zix is. I mean, I still have both
Yeah, you
sons.
have Ghost and this is 1 HP. They cannot 3v2 you right now. You can hard solve this as well. You're very strong right now compared to Kai'Sa. Like she's 1 HP. Nothing she can do. She's also outranged by you guys. So it's like a nightmare for Kai'Sa, right? If I play Kai'Sa here, it's like a nightmare for me. You see him? Did you see something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, he's not even level 6 yet. I thought I saw some purple shit in my screen.
I saw some purple shit as well. That's why.
Yeah, like that wasn't just me, right? I was like, wait, Kha'Zix, did he level up out of vision? I was like 100% sure Kha'Zix was there for some reason.
Yeah, me too. That was kind of weird. You can sell a pot for boots here if you want. Like,
No, I have two free boots.
eh,
I was
uh,
looking at it as
oh, you
well,
have
but
free boots. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, true. So far it's like a very good ADC game by you.
thank you,
I
thank
haven't
you.
noticed any like
I mean,
mistake.
I missed like at least 7 minions, but
But
it is what it is.
that's mechanical though. That doesn't really mean much. The thing is about how you think. 20 minions is like what? 400 gold? Probably less than that. It's like 350 maybe. 350 is like a kill. It's like if you miss a kill. It's fine.
Why am I still so slowed, man?
Okay.
What?
Can you pop you pop the biscuit? Okay.
I like Swain used his entire combo, so I just figured we want to run him down. Like I had the item advantage, but then I just was so
No.
slow despite the.
Nice. Very good. She doesn't have ulti by the way. She doesn't have exhaust. Nothing. Okay. Now she doesn't have flash as well. Yeah. You guys
Oh,
played it.
Ekman's going for it.
Like I need to revisit that fight after because it looked so weird to me at the start. I didn't even notice that you were gonna start fighting there. It looked weird.
Yeah, like I thought we had the mean wave in our. Oh my god, he chased all the way till there, then fucking GP ult got him.
It's okay. As long as Kaisa doesn't get it, it's okay.
So what happened is like we were pulled back, so Swain used all his abilities. And I was like, oh, we have a small item advantage. The wave is in our favor. Like they were taking me in damage, so I just figured it was a pretty good fight to take. Especially if I press like Ghost and ult, I have so much moves to run them down. But I was just slowed for so long.
Yeah. So here you should like reset immediately, but that's fine. It's okay. We're gonna look at it after. Now we'll explain the reasons as well. You know what
I was eating my spaghetti.
you know what I'm noticing a lot, and that probably you probably do this when you play support as well or top, because that's like a habit. When you walk to lane, you're like looking at the lane. You're not
No,
looking
no,
at
no. I'm
like
like looking at the other lanes as well, but I saw the minimap. Nothing much was happening.
yeah, okay, that's fine. I mean, but as a general rule, you know that I'm sure you know this that it's better to just take a look. It's also very good, like in my opinion, when you look at it, when you look at the map, the rest of the map while playing, you can realize some things like you see Aatrox miss a very obvious cue that he shouldn't have missed, and you're like, okay, this guy is not that good. So in your brain, you're like, okay, this guy is not their best player or something. I shouldn't be worried too much about him, you know?
Yeah,
That's how I think about it sometimes when I play DC because it's very important. When an enemy is faker and when an enemy is a noob, a boosted noob, you have to know the difference. And the sooner you find out, it's very good. Sometimes they just, they're boosting an account and they're very good, so you need to be extra careful. Okay, so in this situation, uh, GP is mid, so we can wave clear with
I
static
mean,
save.
Senna has ult.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Okay,
the
that's very
fuck?
good. That's very. He's ending. If we just stay under tower.
Oh,
Okay.
he got Dust Blade. He got fucking Dust Blade.
Yeah. You should.
And she didn't ult in time as well.
Yeah, it was very bad played by Senna, but at the same time, you also kinda misplayed. I will explain later what I meant.
Yeah, I could have played like far more back, but I thought we just run the Kazakhs down and then he had Dust Blade.
Yeah.
He cleans it up. He cleans it up.
We will look at it later. It's fine.
He's proxying.
Yeah. This iron is gonna be huge. Also, it's very fortunate that Hekarim actually managed to get some value off of this, and now we have a very big Drake Prio. Should be ours 100%.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shut this wave and watch the
Yeah.
river.
Yeah. Obviously, always, always. It's always better to solve this wave before we go to the objective. Basically, this way we're just guaranteeing the objective because Kaisa cannot come. If she comes, she loses two waves. That's like half a level or
Oh
so.
yeah, Kazakh's top list is free anyway.
Yeah, it would be free anyway. Even if Kha'Zix was near, he wouldn't contest, I don't think. Look at where Kaisa is, still stuck. Nice. That was nice. Maybe we can throw an auto. Swain is
Swain is
mid.
mid, yeah, we
Yeah,
could go for a play there.
and a little bit of poke. Good job. Nice. You know, like as an ADC, I mean, you know this from playing top as well, right? You know this little bit of information. Like when they go to CS, that's when you throw the auto.
Yeah, I do that a lot as Timo.
I'm sure you did a lot of demo because every ranged top laner does abuses this a lot if they are good. Very good spell shield. We can kite a little bit here. You're playing a
I
little bit.
mean, we just
Good job. Good job. Yeah. It's okay.
oh,
If you were a little bit better mechanically there, you kill the
yeah,
point.
I probably could have killed as well.
But that is fine. That's like a cherry picking mechanics. I can explain later what exactly you could do better, specifically as a Sivir player there. But we can we're gonna see it later, not now. Senna is
Yeah, I
doing.
don't want to go this far up. Like, I don't know where
Senna is
Kha'Zix
like
is.
oh, solo killing here. That's very good. Okay, here you should deny the cannon, but it's fine. It's okay. I think the cannon is gonna die. Oh, he's ending, right? Uh, you could you could kite a little better there.
Oh, I probably could.
Yeah.
100%. So, what do I want to go?
What do you think? Like they have squishy
I'm
targets.
thinking Gale Force just because of the Kha'Zix and maybe the Aatrox. Although the Aatrox is pretty shit. He's going aggro though. What? He's does play Aatrox. I would
Yeah.
say Gale Force, but
Yeah, you can go gel first. It's fine. You we also have like Hecarim and Senna for 80 damage. We don't really need to go full damage.
so do I just take mid lane from here?
Yeah. And Malzahar needs to path bot. You have to type it to him because I don't think he's
Uh,
noticing. Yeah. Does he have TP by the way?
yes,
Okay. Because Herald is gonna be played right now. Okay, let's go to Herald. You have to ward this bush, this pixel. It's fine. It's fine. Just play.
all right, just run the other way.
Yeah. This is very bad from your team actually, not you. You played that like. The only thing I can say is like you see them playing this bad and you still go. That's okay. It
Oh my gosh, you actually stole it.
but it's your team's
Here,
fault
just
there.
pick it up, Balzar, pick it up.
It's like a a macro disaster here from your team. You know what went wrong here?
I probably went in too deep without exactly knowing where the Kha'Zix was.
I mean, yeah, but as a macro thing, your decision to go towards Herald was correct. Now, since your Senna pathed the bot after she should have pathed mid with you at the start, that's her fault, right? Since Malzahar didn't care to TP when he has TP, it's also
You
Mal
actually
because
did TP, that's probably a bit simple.
you even ping warded, right? Exactly
Yeah, I
where the
pinged
fight
over
was.
the
So
map,
yeah,
so.
he doesn't want to TP. So, Senna doesn't want to be there. Hecarim started Herald so early, very early. Nobody was there. He started it solo.
Oh, there's no Blast.
Yeah, he's ending. He's ending. It's fine. Yeah, let's kite out towards like our bot tower.
Yeah, I want to go for the wave. That's probably too greedy.
I know it's like it's juicy, but we have to stay safe. Drake is spawning, and yeah, still, I'm gonna say this wave right now looks like you can take it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you cannot.
I mean, I only have to static shift W, like, it's gone.
Yeah, if you stay there, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. You can get it there. But if you got it where Kaisa left it, it would not be so good. Kha'Zix could have jumped off the Drake pit and be there with a blast cone.
Please let there be a plant. There is.
Nice. You're playing this to perfection right now. Very good. Very good positioning. Wow, I have nothing bad to say here. That was perfect ADC positioning.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Now, if I were you, I would go bot right now, fast. Yeah. Maybe we can even get the cannon. Yeah. If we
Nah.
if we went a little bit faster, we would have gotten it. You know, that's the little differences when you try to min-max as ADC to get as much as possible. Now we would have gotten that extra 100 gold if we just knew that the Drake is already free. Like we don't need to be hitting it. You know, that's fine. That's like a healthy habit to have. Okay. Reset here is good. Good decision. We have a lot of gold. Bro, you're playing way too good. You're not giving me anything to, to teach
I mean,
you about.
I messed up the lane a bit. So what do I go next here?
First of all, get the cloak, right? Cloak and longsword is fine. You can build most items. You can decide later. It's better to just get the obvious item and decide later about it. Since you don't play Sivir too much, you don't know what to decide. I also do not play Sivir that much. You know, right now, I think we have to run bot to just wave clear. We do it so well. Baron is up and GP is there, but we can rotate to Baron much faster. Except if he has TP. Nice spell shield. If you kite it. Oh
Oh, what
my
the
god.
hell?
Okay, okay.
What?
Okay, that's OP. That's OP, by the way. I don't know how he does it. That's OP.
All right, 52% true damage.
Yeah, that was OP.
Fair
That
enough,
was
fair
OP.
enough. Did not see that one coming.
Neither did I. He literally just Q auto ignited you from full HP. That's insane. Okay,
I mean,
so
no one's really building any armor, nor heavy tanks. I don't think Lord Doms is my next item.
you can exit. You can exit the base without buying anything right now. It's fine. Because most of the time you go LDR. You can also go like an attack speed item, but it's fine. I don't think you
Like,
really
I'm
need
used
it.
to building Phantom Dancer, but like, that's probably a lot of patches ago.
Yeah, yeah. Your build kinda looks weird right now. You know, static Civ Gale Force. But it kind of helps us do what we want to do, like fast solve the lane, also be safe in the fights. Sivir is more like a utility DC before the late game. You just open your ulti and just help your teammates start a fight or run from a fight. Okay, so now you didn't go topside. That's fine because we didn't know where
I
Kha'Zix
don't
was.
know, like, yeah, exactly. And this GP man is a menace.
It's kind of hard to rotate when we don't have too many wards. I respect that. He just
Wait, I
crits. He only crits, right?
let's see, 20.
Excuse me.
It was like what, 60%?
Okay, so now Baron is up. Your team doesn't really seem like they want Baron that much. So at times like this, you just have to like perma ping it, and maybe they will come. Wow, they literally died. Okay,
Yeah, GP just ran down.
okay, that's kind of dangerous for us right now. What are you trying to do there?
I was see if there was like I couldn't really walk up anywhere. I was just trying to see if there was a pink ward I could clear.
Okay, hmm.
Like I'm just way too scared with this guy on the map.
Yeah, I would be too. Nice poke. Okay, now that he doesn't have the barrels ready, you can just hard so fast. You can just give
Oh,
yeah, you could give
did he
ulti
really
before
want
there.
to?
It also gives AD to Hecarim. It's good to know.
Yeah, the moment it was already too late, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if a fight breaks out there, if you put
Just
your
into the
ulti
middle.
earlier, it's just better. But the fight didn't break up, so it's fine. Okay, so we have enough for LDR now. We can go LDR. We can also change our mind and go something else. It really depends on the situation and what the enemy is building as well. Like they really don't have too much HP right now or armor. Okay, that's very good. Very good catch. You can kill first. Nice. Good job. And get back. Nice. Perfect.
So I just run bot here. Guess they don't need me for this.
Exactly, yeah. The thing is, Kha'Zix, we don't really know where he is, but I don't think he would be
I think it
chasing
was
him.
around mid.
Yeah, I don't think Kha'Zix would ever try to chase the one the one guy who would go bot here.
I just never crit what I have to, man. 5 HP kind of made. Kha'Zix top is in crux.
So right now we have enough for Bloodthirster and we're high level enough that we can justify building it, right?
I mean, if they're over here, I'll just. I mean, I probably have to beware Kha'Zix,
You
but
can
I
hit,
think.
it's fine. You also have ulti and ghost. If anything goes wrong, you could just ulti ghost out, throw a Q back for the movement speed and just, yeah, let's just go.
No, we don't mess with that guy.
Yeah, if you just focused on the tower, you could have gotten the tower and then kited out the wave.
Oh
Oh
my!
my
I'm
god.
not. I'm not even paying attention.
It's fine, it's fine. You can run out. Good job. Yeah, maybe I'm talking too much, it's my bad. Nice. Now we have 75. A lot of AD. It's okay. Yeah, also Sivir. Exactly. You can just turbo take camps very fast. Okay, I would go through mid if I were you.
Yeah, just because of Kha'Zix.
Yeah, because Kha'Zix might be flanking the Senna and maybe you
100%.
were gonna be his new target.
Oh yeah, just take every main hacker. Don't mind 12 kills you have, bro.
Oh, he's resetting? Okay. Yeah, your team is not really utilizing Baron to its fullest, you know. You're not really doing anything uh, thought-provoking. Like you're not doing 131, you're not doing 1-4, you're not doing anything. You're just pushing waves and then recalling, and that's very bad. We need to
Like I
push.
want to go for the init, man, but
No, as I'm watching you, your positioning is not bad. You're doing what you have to do, but your team is not really following. But that's fine. It's gold plat. Kha'Zix is behind it, by the way. If you haven't, yeah, yeah, that's perfect. Now you just win the game. Good job.
wait, does my Gale Force actually hit invisible targets?
I think so, yeah. But I think you need to have auto attacked him before. I'm not entirely sure right now. I'm gonna look it up after. Tell you.
Oh, WI, bro.
Yep. Very clean game by you. Not much I can say about macro. I knew it would be like this. That I wouldn't have too much to say about macro, you know?
Yeah.
And also Sivir is like so um she has so little micro things, so you can't really teach much about Sivir. But I can tell you some things about the fights you played.
Alright, so we're gonna watch replay or
Yeah, yeah. Let's go replay.
Plat 4? I don't actually want this account too high anyway. I did no damage whatsoever.
You didn't have to.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You didn't have to do damage here. You did exactly what you needed to do. Also, you're playing Sivir, right? playing Sivir with static Civ and Gale Force. How are you gonna get damage done? You just had the perfect items for the situation and that's fine. Can you like Control Shift Z and scroll out?
Oh,
Co-
wait, what?
con-
Control Z?
Control Shift Z and scroll out. Scroll out,
What?
out, out. Scroll out, not in.
I'm trying to. Like, I'm pressing all those buttons. It's not doing anything. Oh, wait, whoa.
Nice, like this. Okay.
Oh, damn. Didn't even
That's a
use
bit too
a
much,
bro.
bro.
Damn.
Okay. So we get out of base slow. We stay there, that's fine. Can you like put it in like 2x speed?
How do I do that?
Um, Down. You can also press the cross on your keyboard or there, down. You don't see the minus and the plus sign? The plus
Oh,
sign.
yeah.
Speed up, yeah. Okay. Just go to the first wave when we arrive at lane, it's fine. Nothing to see here. Okay,
Oh,
first of all, zoom in a little bit. You're way too zoomed out. I meant like a little bit when I said it. Okay, oh, that's way too much. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's perfect. Go back, go back, go to the first wave now. You can press backspace. Okay, and slow it down again. Okay, so here with this lane that you're playing, it's very volatile. You need to get level 2 first, right? Your first priority here is I get level 2 first. You see, Senna is not auto-attacking at all. That's very bad. That's her mistake. But you're also not attacking as much as you should. Like here, if you get the 3 minions, you get level
yeah.
2. And you had level 2 faster, but you kinda missed it. You know? And then you still get punished. Even you went back so you don't get punished, and then you still get punished.
I also have a thing. Like, I always underestimate the Swain E range because I don't play the champ. Like, I've never played new Swain, only old Swain.
Yeah.
I always
The,
think it's a really, like, a relatively short range, and I always get surprised by the actual range.
yeah. I mean that's matchup specifics. That's whatever. It doesn't matter. You get used to that. The important thing here was like the fight for level 2, which Senna didn't contribute at all to. I understand that, but you could do better a little bit. And that's the important thing. And here it was a bit unlucky. Okay. So here at this point, if you pause here,
Uh,
okay. Let's say Kha'Zix did 3 camp spot, right? We see him here because we have the permavision, but let's just say that he did 3 camp spot
yeah.
and he came bot. How does that look like?
What do you mean? Well, oh, they probably would have played more back, so I would walk up more so you can get behind and try bush.
Yeah, even if he started the red buff Kha'Zix, he can still be here and be level 3. Correct?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, I've been ganked a lot after like 3 camps. Like last week, it was so annoying, man.
Yeah, yeah. So because we know that, like we need to ward this tribush. 100%. You can do it as well. You don't have a ward? Oh, you do
I
have
do.
a word. You do have it because you have zero vision, zero score. So you have to find the time to between farming and going toward at this specific time frame at 3. At 3, it's very important this time frame. It's where you can win or lose a lane with a gank. So it's very important here that we didn't um, have it worded. We're lucky that he plays for top side, but I mean, if he
Yeah, we don't
decided.
know that.
Yeah, we don't know that before. So it's fine. And then we know Hecarim is coming, but even still, uh, at this point of the game, they're stronger than us on a 3v3.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so if Kha'Zix is waiting on on like the river bush, not the tri bush, the other bush of the jungle, the river bush, and Hecarim tries to gank, then Kha'Zix just comes in and makes it a 3v3 and you just probably lose it.
True.
Yeah.
I just think like they were
And if you,
relatively pushing hard, so I figured you wouldn't dive this early in the game with like all sums up.
yeah,
But
uh,
if they're pushing, it wouldn't really be likely that Kha'Zix is here because they were not playing back.
yeah. This specific comp, the only way they can dive you is if Swain hits a nasty E, That's the only way. There's no other way they can dive you at this HP. So if you look, if you press to continue, you're gonna see what Hekarim did. It was a very big
Oh,
mistake what Hekarim did here. Press play, play, press play. Look at what Hekarim is doing, right? Look at where he's going. We don't have vision of Kha'Zix. We don't know anything. At this point, Kha'Zix could also be level 4 and be in that bush. Where Hekarim is going right now. If Kha'Zix is in that bush, Hekarim is dead. And you're probably gonna go help him. They are also going
I
home.
should have flash queued there probably, but
Yeah, that's what I told you. But it's fine. Like not flashing. There, you're an ADC. I can understand the mentality behind that. You need to be safe. It's okay. If you were a support, you would probably flash there, right?
oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah,
Especially on Senna, you won those early gold leads.
yeah. So it's okay. So you can go a little bit um, faster here. Yeah, here you just solve and go back, right?
Yeah.
Nothing to see here. Okay, so here was a slow push, as we said. Build a big
What is it?
wave.
Yeah, I'm off.
Just put it on at 2x right now because it's a bit boring. Okay, I think this is where we start the fight or no? Oh, no, it's not.
No, no, I think it was when I was level 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you were level 6, yeah, I remember. You pressed ulti and went in.
Oh, okay, so your Kazakhs was here. We knew that.
Yeah, Chekarim did a very good lane gank here. Okay, and Kha'Zix is just starting solo Drake here. Okay, after we get that plate, you just run out, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we stayed like for next wave, but then when the Drake got slain, I was like, oh, Kazakhs is about to just push this out and leave. I don't think anything happens there. I
yeah,
think it's just,
yeah. You know, because it's a
yeah,
cannon wave, you can always just let it in the middle. It's fine. Cannon waves just take way too long to die, so they're gonna they're gonna need more time to kill our cannon wave, and also their cannon wave is gonna take longer to die because a cannon takes 10 tower shots before it dies, you know? So it's like,
yeah, yeah, it
okay,
was here.
so that's where we started, right? Like Swain is level 5, so I understand the fight, but uh, the, the the way you play the fight here is wrong. Let's put it back. Understand why we fight it, but you should be going towards Swain and auto-attacking Swain. I don't know exactly what you were trying. You were trying to auto-attack Kai'Sa there?
I think my idea was Swain, like he still had flash, right?
Yeah, take it back a little bit.
So, and I figured we would win this because of the gold advantage and the fact that already used most of their cooldowns, at least Swain did, and he didn't have level 6 yet. So I was like, if I walk up first, and if he flashes out, I'll still be in lethal tempo range to auto attack him.
Yes, Swain, after he uses his cooldown at level 5, he's a nothing. He's a 0. He doesn't have anything to do, right? So you
Yeah.
just run him down and just focus on hunting Swain. Like this, you're not auto-attacking Swain at max range. You're trying to go deeper without auto-attacking. I don't really understand what is the thought process behind that.
No, that's what I just told you. I figured he would flash out, and then I would be in lethal, like still be in range for that.
Yeah, yeah. But then you get auto-attacked for free, you know, like what happened. and you get attacked for free by Kaisa, and the fight can go wrong that way. So I understand what you were thinking, but
Still want to know what happened here because I did not see it at all. I figured she would just die.
oh, okay,
Swain W and then the G build wasn't even necessary to be honest.
yeah. So here after we take this plate and hard push this wave, we just go back immediately. You
I
did
think
not go
so.
back. You stayed for a little bit, and if Swain wanted to check that, yeah, look, he actually caught her. He could have caught you as well.
I mean, if he checked me first, then I would have canceled back, and we would have just 2v1 him, right?
Yes, but he would have ulti. You guys would not. You guys would not have Sams. He would buy some time for Kaisa to come. She was coming as well. She
I don't
can
think
she can
Kaisa
ulti.
had ult though.
I don't know. I think she did. It's probably close. Oh, it's 2 minutes back.
Oh yeah, let's times 4 for some reason.
It's like at 9:30. Yeah, just go there. Yeah. Okay, here. You can take the plate and run. You can take the plate and the wave and run. That's two options that are good. Taking the plate and the wave and then going back to hit the plate, that's very wrong. You should be already at the third boost,
This is
right?
because I saw Kha'Zix at top lane.
Yes, but you are using up
Yeah,
all
she
of
was like
your.
halfway through with her ult.
Yes, but you are using up a lot of your tempo. It's very important to be back for this wave that just crashed. And if Swain actually threw just a Q or an E on the wave on the boost that you were standing in, you would have lost like 10 or more seconds. It's a huge time waster.
All right.
That's why you have to decide to not be greedy about taking more. Also at that moment, you had exactly enough for static save after you got the plate in the wave. I remember I saw it. You had 1100 and you needed 1000. So it was extra greedy. You didn't even get anything by staying. Nothing. That's what I mean. Okay, so right now we're getting dived in a little bit. Kha'Zix is
I don't
gonna
think
come.
so. I think we just backed off because we saw him. Oh no, no, wait, no, no, wait, no, no. We actually stayed because he went all the way over here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna put Herald and then he's gonna dive you. I remember it. I have it written down.
Yeah.
Okay, right now what you can do, like you see him Rift Heralding, right? You just stay under tower, as far back under tower as possible. But what I mean by that is not you go between the two towers. You stay behind your tower. You're going way too far away from your tower. Look at this. It's so bad that you go so far away from your tower. Look at Kaisa. She was the one that was tanking. If you were there, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't go there. She
Yeah,
wouldn't
why
tank
was
so
she
much.
tanking? Swain was supposed to have aggro.
She probably used W on someone and got the aggro. We can see it again if you want. You can go see it again. And imagine yourself exactly behind the tower and not there where you're kiting. Wouldn't it be better anyway?
Well, the thing is, at first I did not anticipate them actually going for the dive. I thought Kaza was like, well, okay, they know I'm just gonna put down the Herald and funnel some gold into my ADC. And I also did not notice the Duskblade. I was like, all right, he's low. Hecarim's on the way. We just like walk up and kill him. And then I couldn't hit him anymore. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. It worked out well because Hecarim actually came. But if Hecarim didn't come there, none of them would have died. It would have been pretty bad for the game. So it was kind of lucky for us. We could play it better. Senna played it horribly, right? Senna, this fight, it was 90% Senna's fault and 10% your fault. Your fault was you were too far away from your tower at that fight. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say about the tower. You were way too far away from the tower.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so we can go faster here. Nothing really happens. We get the free Drake. We perma-sov now because we have static shift. It's so OP. Kaisa is permanently under her tower.
Here we just went for the plate.
Yeah. Correct decision. I think we already had seen Kazik stop side.
Nothing. Yeah, yeah, we knew he was there. I don't think anything happens a whole lot after this one. Man, I keep setting it to myself. Why does it keep going off me? This is so annoying.
Okay, so that was a very good spell shield, but here you're not auto-attacking a lot. Um, what you're doing here is you're trying in your mind. You can press pause here, pause. Here you took like 5 steps without auto-attacking at all. Because I know why you do this. You do this because in your mind you're like, I'm focusing on spell shielding the Swain, and I can't focus on both of them at the same time. But yes, you can actually, because if you have kiting in your brain, okay, you're not an ADC player, so that's not very um, how do I say? It doesn't really matter for you because, but with Timo maybe it is worth, right?
And Sana as well. Like those are the two kite champs I play.
Yeah, because you're kiting with Timo and you have to focus on flashing something, right? Sometimes you have to focus on flashing something. For example, a Malphite ulti.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kiting a Malphite. You know he's gonna ulti you. You want to flash it. So in your brain, you're like not auto-attacking because you're thinking about flashing. No, you have to have kiting as like an instinct, something that happens without thinking about it. You always kite, and you only don't kite when kiting is bad for you. But in this situation, kiting is what you should be doing because you're fighting. If you're not kiting, it's bad.
I was
You're
also trying to stay like out of the Kaisa range, so we would be like more of a 1v2 versus Swain and leave her kind of out of it because she can't really ult because of the tower.
this kind of logic, I like it. I understand this kind of logic and I like it. I use it a lot. I am not kiting and walking because I want to be out of range of something and get in a certain positioning that I need to start auto-attacking there. But this, at this moment, you can be kiting. You can throw like 3 auto-attacks and Kaisa
Yeah.
will still be out of range. You can just throw auto-W, walk a little bit, auto, and then Swain would throw his E, and you can spell shield it. But that's like very mechanically challenging for someone that doesn't really play ADCs. It's like a mechanic that ADCs do a lot, that they don't really need to focus on kiting because it's like embedded inside them. So let's continue. That was very good fight, by the way. The only thing I can say about this fight is that you didn't kite at the start, and here you should be auto attacking also, but it's fine. And here you like stopped auto attacking for a second. Go back. Here, I like that you throw the Q on the root. It's very good. It's perfect. And then you stopped auto attacking. You went back for a little
I
bit.
was rooted there.
No, no, no. Before you got rooted, you decided to stop auto attacking. Maybe you thought that you had enough to kill. Yeah, like this at point 5. That's good. Look, you're kiting. You're kiting perfectly. Kiting, walking, kiting, walking. That's perfect. Now you go back. You see that?
Was it a dodge something? Or what?
And then at the same.
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean?
Why did I walk back actually?
I don't know.
This is for the
It,
Kaisa W.
yeah, doesn't it seem weird to you that here you do this? It was probably an
Oh,
instinct to
wait.
dodge it.
I think that was the Swain E.
No, no, no. You inputted that.
No, but I walked back to dodge it. I think that's what I did. But
Oh, okay, okay, that's fine. But at that moment, you shouldn't be thinking about dodging it. You should be thinking about finishing him off, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and go back a little bit. There's also something other than that. When you flashed after him, you pressed Q. That's very a waste. That's a waste. At that moment,
like
it's just
single target Q is a lot of damage.
yes, but you can just auto attack him at that point. He's 1 HP. He literally dies. Look, you throw a Q when he's like at 1 auto attack, and then you cannot throw a Q at Kaisa. You understand
Yeah,
why?
okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, that was a waste. You wasted a bit of your kit there.
I just thought with the old the Conqueror, you know, like that guy is healing a lot. I just want to be dead as quickly as possible. If he heals through my auto and then gets another shit off,
That's okay. That's
I
okay.
figured I would maybe be in danger there.
Yeah, I understand this thinking. It's not bad. It's a good thinking to have.
Like
Like,
I don't see Swain support a lot. Like even when I play support myself, I don't see Swain a lot anymore.
yeah,
He's kind of out of the meta in bot lane at the moment.
yeah. Um, now it's the Kazakhs fight. Here is where you should not be kiting. This is a very good example of what we said earlier, right? This is
I
the
just run.
yeah. You just run there. Go take it back. Take it back. See it again for yourself. You're gonna understand how free it was if you just walked. If you just walk here, if you walk out, isn't it just free? You would have 200 more 200 more HP here. He doesn't have a dash. He probably, if he has flash, so that we don't know of, he can use flash and kill you, and that's fine. But if he doesn't have flash, you never die there, and you kill him for
Yeah.
free.
And otherwise he used flash forward and he still dies.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a win-win situation every time. So there is like a good example of when not to kite and just run
All right.
and get your distance. Okay. So after that, there is not
I think the
much.
next fight was like around here, right?
Yeah, after that is not there's not much
Oh
to
no, wait, it was
say.
the Rift Herald thing where I just straight up died.
Yeah, yeah. But this like look at where your team is, right? Hecarim is starting it on his own. Sion is just pushing a wave top. Malzahar is just going to defend bot. Like nobody's trying to be there. You're just trying to help your Hecarim, which objectively it was wrong to go because he was inting, but your teammates kind of blundered the
Like
play.
we should have had Prio there. We had top wave pushing in, Maul's had TP, which he didn't use until now.
Yeah, I was way too slow. Your team was way too slow to react there, and you were way too fast to react there because you were so good macro wise there, and you went immediately, which is good, but that cost you. You were alone, and then Kha'Zix killed you. So
Yeah,
sometimes, like when you do the right play, sometimes it's actually the wrong play because your team is not
because
doing the
no
right
one
play.
follows that.
Yeah, and that happens in every lane. Sometimes you just do the perfect play, and it's not. It's actually the worst play because your teammate is just boosted.
All right, so I think now it's just waiting for this around here.
Yeah, here we go a bit too deep to try to help Hecarim. Here we probably should have been dead, but
He wouldn't have been able like two more autos. He was dead.
yeah,
All right, so I think now they're all slowly pathing towards here. This was just simple wave clear.
yeah. Now we just wait for the wave to come, which is the perfect thing to do here. We don't get greedy and go after it immediately. That's perfect. Now we rotate
All right.
towards mid. The bot wave is gonna mid at the middle probably, close to the middle. Here we have the perfect positioning as an ADC. Perfect, absolutely beautiful. Especially as a Sivir, you know. You even went back to your team so that Kha'Zix's isolation damage wouldn't go off, right? That's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's perfect. Nothing to see here. Nothing to tell. Now the only thing here is like after we kill three people of them and Aatrox is top and we know it, we just throw like one more auto and now the next wave is coming so we have to go immediately. Fast, fast. Tempo.
They were pinging eyelid there. He was pinging them to kill the guys.
Okay.
Oh, still
And now
coming.
we have the liberty of pushing one more wave in and just insta resetting for the tempo to be as fast as possible back on the map with our item. We probably have a mythic by now, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
Yeah,
now
we
is
should have
where
won this
we
fight.
have a mythic. So it's so free. Just go a little bit faster here.
Yeah.
Okay. Your team is deep in their jungle. They're stealing things. They're fighting a lot, and that's fine. You shouldn't always follow that as an ADC.
Yeah.
And here is where we get one shot. Let's see it. Okay, that's broken. What the fuck is that, bro? You burn
And then a
you
collector from like 200 HP with a double true damage burn, man. Like,
okay? You burned like 500 HP. That's not your fault, bro.
yeah, I took 52% true damage there. Like, that was insane.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, Gangplank seemed like he actually knew that he was gonna kill you there, which is even more fucked up. He knows that he can kill you with Q auto. Oh my god. Okay, so let's
Alright,
go.
um,
If I'm honest, I would never anticipate to get to die there as well, right? But from now on, I will think about it.
Yeah, me too. Like I watched Tobias fade. Like I know his passive does a lot of damage. I did not expect to get like 100 to 0 by a guy who just used up all his barrels.
Okay, let's go a bit faster now.
Like I want to follow my team, and I'm way too scared of the Kazakhs and the
Yeah,
GP being
that's
somewhere,
perfect.
so I just stay back.
Yeah, as I told you in the game, that's perfect. That's a perfect decision. If you went there, Kazakhs would have cut you off, and you would be dead. You just cannot go there. And Sion is pushing bot, and your team is winning actually.
I should have spell shooted that, but
It's a game.
he is what he is. Oh, he wants me to walk up. Like even from that HP, he just wants just me if he has vision.
Yeah, at this point,
Maybe
your
like
job.
if I spell shoot his Q, that I wouldn't know he was there, so it would have been difficult.
Yeah, by the way, here, like, you're hugging the wall, it is very bad. If Gangplank is over that wall, you're dead.
Yeah, but I knew he was topside because he was fighting Malzar.
No, no, before we saw him top, you hugged the wall. You went close. If you see it, look, go back a little bit.
Wasn't he on this ward? Like
Did he pass that word? Did you
he was
see
over
him?
here.
Did you see him on that word?
Oh, wait, how do I? Oh, it's still sped up. All right, so he leaves after this.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw him go top, that's fine. You can go up. But if you didn't, that's bad.
Because I ward here.
No, we did not see him.
No, I actually didn't see him.
Yeah, and if he
Just
was,
like in my head, it would make sense for like he had to go here because they were taking the tower.
yeah,
Like there's no reason for him not to go there.
it does make sense actually. Yes, that's a good process of elimination actually. It's not bad. But if he's like, I don't know, if he has different thoughts in his head that we don't know,
Yeah,
and he decides to just chase you and lose the top tower, and then you just die. But at least we get the top tower for it, so it's fine.
didn't even get it. Oh yeah, but if you would, yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
if you
yeah,
die
fair.
here. Okay, so now we're still afraid of him. We don't even walk up because we're scared that he's gonna chase in that bush, right? In that bush on the top lane. So it's fine. Let's go a little bit faster now. I don't have anything written down for right now. I don't think anything happened. Yeah,
Six.
here is like a fight that you win, and you just Hecarim just goes in, right, and kills Swain, right?
Yeah, and I should have rolled it earlier, but I think that was like the only thing.
Yeah, it's okay. And then we got the free Nash. Go fast, fast, fast. Okay, and then we rotate back into Drake. We kill Drake. We get the bot wave pushing. Perfect macro. Nothing to see here, really. Yeah, and we see everybody's mid or top side. Two are dead. We can just get this tower. If you just hit this tower, right? Perma hit this
Yeah,
tower. Don't stop hitting it. You can get it. And your W from the tower will kill the minions. It's
would
okay.
also kill the minions.
Yeah. You don't have to hit the minions as well at all. If you throw like 3 more auto attacks there, you get the tower for free. And you run out.
All right. I wish Shine would have just TP'd here, so we could have just
Okay,
like
so
gone for the
we get the
like or
engagement.
ulted or anything.
Swain was inting. And then we just kill Kha'Zix and the game is over. Okay, nothing more to say here.
Oh, my Gilbert was too late.
Yeah, this was a very good game. Not the best coachable game, because there were not too many mistakes. Only slight errors.
like gameplay errors,
Yeah, like
like
slight
ADC
mechanical.
mechanic
Yeah, slight
mostly.
mechanical when to kite, when not to kite, and just a little bit of decision making. Like, the only positioning error really was when we got dived and we were
Yeah,
too far away from the tower. That's the only time. Other than that, the other mistake was going too fast to help Hekarim at the Herald, which was the correct decision, but it was wrong because your team didn't have the same thing in mind. So maybe the only thing you can do different there is like ping them. I don't know. I mean, it's obvious. You don't want to ping it because it's obvious, but you know, it's like
yeah,
plat. Yeah. Anyway, that's about all. Thank you very much for the gameplay and for the patience and
yeah. No problem.
for being a
I
good
enjoyed
student.
playing something else than support at the top for once. Usually ADC is dreadful. This actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah, if you ever want to learn Kaisa, which actually requires a lot of mechanical tricks, you can just call me.
I mean, the thing is, I would not play ADC to climb. Uh, like it would be fun to occasionally play ADC in like flex games or whatever, but I would never play ADC to climb because I know those are not my type of champs, except for like Sivir and Twitch.
Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, civil Twitch are pretty straightforward. The only thing with Twitch is like when do we go in? What what movement do we take to go behind the enemies and start
And
Ratatata?
like Misfortune, but like that's the easiest ADC ever, man. You just wait for someone to get CC'd, you press E ult, especially with the first strike build and like Yomus.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks man. I'm gonna
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna close
Really
the
helped you out.
recording now.